I promised you on our previous lab, I have found out what was the error and then I have rectified it. So if you remember, we have started this job which is Jenkins as CI and Azure DevOps as CD. Okay, and if you remember, we have just chosen the same template. I didn't make any of the changes over here, but the only thing that I have added is like on the Jenkins perspective, I just went into the Jenkins job and then I did a configure, and here on the post build actions I just clicked on archive the artifacts because this job on Azure DevOps is actually trying to get the artifacts. So it says like download the artifacts produced by Jenkins. So it is trying to copy the artifacts from the Jenkins and then paste it in our Azure DevOps. And from the Azure DevOps, it is being copied to the release pipeline. But on the Jenkins side, I failed to add this step, which is archive the artifacts. So without this, Azure DevOps will not know where the artifacts are being stored. And in our case, we just need to archive this WAR file as an artifacts. So this one step I have just added it and then I clicked on save. So now what happened? I'm just trying to come over here. I just didn't do anything. On the release pipeline again, I just went inside and then I just clicked on edit option like last time I just showed you. This is going to be my artifacts and this artifact should be from my Jenkins CI Azure DevOps CD. So this is going to be my build pipeline name, and always the artifact should be the latest one, or I can just choose which option. I just need to specify it at the runtime. And then this is the source alias, you don't need to worry about it. And this is going to be my stage, so I'm just going to deploy it on the production stage. Okay, and here I just chose the agent as Ubuntu 18, and then this the step which I told you last time. I'm just going to give the URL name of Tomcat. I'm just giving the username and password, and this war file is nothing but the war file which is being copied from the output of this. Okay, when I click on this triple dot option, I can see the output which is copied from the Jenkins to this particular target location. This is a web app.war. I'm just choosing that, and I'm just trying to choose Tomcat server 7 and above. So all my release pipelines and the build pipelines, everything is now set up. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to this build pipeline. Okay, and I'm going to start this job now, which is Jenkins as CD and Azure DevOps as Jenkins as CI and Azure DevOps as CD. So I'm just clicking on run pipeline now. I'm just choosing Ubuntu 18 and then I'm clicking on run. So now what happens when you see here, job number 4 should automatically start. Okay, so let us wait and we'll see the job number 4 should automatically get started. And once if the job number 4 automatically gets started, then it has to run. See, the job number 4 is started and automatically the job will run. Now the job is completed and this output will be automatically copied onto our Azure DevOps. Now see, download our artifacts and everything. Now when you come one step back, and here you can see one artifact is published. When I click on that, I can see the drop location, web app and war file. So this is a war file which I copied from this last successful artifact. This war file I'm just copying to Azure DevOps and I'm keeping it in my Azure DevOps artifact. Now what happens, automatically the release pipeline will get started. So when I click on this release pipeline, now if you see, 4th release, which is going to be my release pipeline, and it is automatically started. And this is going to be your continuous integration and continuous deployment. I did not do any of the manual steps. Automatically when I clicked on a CI button, it connected to Jenkins and the Jenkins build started, and once the build is completed from the Jenkins, artifact is copied from the Jenkins and then it is reversed back to Azure DevOps, and then automatically the release pipeline started and it is automatically successful. Now when I click on this, I can see the steps, which is download artifacts from the Jenkins. So it is downloaded and I'm deploying an application to Tomcat server, which is done, and then I'm completing the job. Now when I go back to the Tomcat server, this is my Tomcat server, and then when I click on that button, or when I actually, so this is going to be my welcome page of Tomcat and my application name is web app. So when I give web app, you can see the output which is being automatically copied. So this is how you can do a CI on Jenkins and CD on Azure DevOps, or you can do CI on Azure DevOps and CD on Jenkins. So in this case, we have actually used four tools. One is GitHub, another one is Jenkins, another one is Azure Devops, another one is Tomcat Server. And I hope this is going to be your wholesome package lesson where you have learned how do you integrate GitHub with Azure DevOps, and how do you integrate Azure DevOps with Jenkins, and how do you integrate Jenkins with Tomcat, and how do you integrate Azure DevOps with Tomcat, and how do you create a service hooks, how do you create a service connection. Lot of things are combined together on this particular lab. So please practice this lab and the before lab, because this is going to be your exact real-time scenario in your organization. If you are able to do this successfully, both labs, which is Jenkins as CI and Azure DevOps as CD, and Azure DevOps as CI and Jenkins as CD, you are almost a complete DevOps engineer. So please try this, and then let me know if you guys face any issues, and I'll be happy to help you guys across. Until then, thank you.